Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of my survival world. We are just going to jump back into it today. Got a creeper here. We got a couple creepers. My gosh. I'm going to be gathering cobblestone today to finish our base. So that is my goal for today, is finishing my base, and it's going to be quite large, so it is going to take some time with the resource gathering, but I figured that would be a perfect time to work on my talking, trying to not say or misspeak. I really try not to think about that too much. But we are going to go into the diving pool cave. And I think this is where we're going to get most. Oh my goodness. Didn't even look. We need to build more pickaxes. Which is fine. We can do that while we're out here. I'll just get some wood. Just explore this. Be a little ballsy. No. Not ready yet. We'll clear this out of mobs and we will strip out that cave for resources. So it has been a couple days since I've been able to play. I wasn't able to play last night. I just got busy and was just too tired, honestly. But it feels good to be back out here. So what I think I am going to do is, let's see, where we have the wood. Need to build several sticks, and we know there's plenty of resources in that cave. We can make 3, which we will. We'll make all 3. Put all of our things back. Cook this lamb chop while we're gone. And let's put that chest is full. Good. We'll take some wood and things with us just in case. Looks like the wheat is growing just fine. I'll wait till that's all done before we harvest, just so we can get the most amount of seeds and wheat, instead of having to poke around, which I really just don't want to bother with. So we know there's mobs in here, and this very well could be the end for us. We know they're over there. And we're going to try and get them with just a stone sword, which is a little risky. It's a lot. It's very risky. We'll take fall damage from there. We'll drop down here. Minimize that. We're going to go ahead and plop a torch down right in there. And right over here. Sort of see if we can get around them. That might confuse me later, but that's fine. What is this? Pop right up top on this little hill. Nice. We could build, we'll probably have a watchtower here in the future where we can look at like a little lookout tower. I hear you guys. Okay. Is that not? So we despawned them. Unless they moved closer to us. There they are. Okay. Let's take it easy here. We run and heal. Run and heal. Goodness. I know that shouldn't have gotten my heart racing a little bit, but it did. That goes down quite a bit. Let's clear it. Let's light up this down here. This is all waiting to fall. Not a good sign. Shit. Oh, you caves. Alrighty, come here. Boom. There we go. I did do some research into the hardcore mode, and from what I understand, the consensus is that the Bedrock version is the harder version of the game, due to randomly dying for some reason. Not too sure. I haven't played Bedrock since COVID, sometime around then. After they discontinued the PS4 version, I just really fell out of playing Minecraft on the console. So I don't really know too much about Bedrock at all, besides that it's the phone edition. I mean, obviously I have the game on my account because I have the Minecraft Xbox One that I got back in 2019. So I own the game. I just have never played it. It's more of a display piece for me than anything. It's pretty cool. It makes a little Minecraft jingle whenever you turn it on. I know they have the 360 variation of it, but that's a lot more rare. And I've only seen pictures of it. I don't even think I've seen a YouTube video of the Minecraft Xbox 360, which is kind of crazy. I know I've just seen pictures of it. I don't really know the story or anything, but I'll throw some pictures up of my Xbox and of the Minecraft Xbox 360 so you guys know what I'm talking about. Look at jeez, you get so much. See, you get so much copper compared to iron. It's insane. It's like might as well make your tools out of it, especially because the durability seems to be just. I mean, it's probably less durable than iron, but I can't really tell. I mean, maybe a few swings less, but it's just everywhere. It's the new iron, really. That's how I view copper. And I think that's kind of how they want us to view it as well. Oh my gosh. See, I know in Bedrock that we would have taken a lot more damage there. I want one of these guys to drop their bows. Let's get more shelter. Okay, I just gotta stay calm here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We brought a knife to a gunfight. You gotta use my hotkeys. Come here. Come here. Insane. And another one down there. My God, folks. Not even any string. Okay. I could no, that'd be a bad idea. Get the Enderman just oh my god. Well, the diving pool cave is it is not friendly. Obviously. Okay, where are you? Where are you? We need to light that up. Quick inventory. Wasn't very quick at all. Let's just fuck it. Make some torches. Because we need the torches. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's seen me. He has spotted me. How's my armor looking? Hold on. Eyes to the ground. Hello. We are okay, we're good, Let's see. Sword. Yeah, come here. Come here, bro. Come here. So we need him to see us. There we go. 2 heart hit. Oh my goodness. This could be it. This could be it. No, we're not going to be ballsy. We're out of here. We're not going to risk it. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. Now we got to get out of here. And it's night. Probably should have taken that. No, there was that skeleton right there. Okay. We got to go to bed. Actually, you know what? We can see. Let's get some string. Obviously, trying to avoid the skeletons and creepers. That's what's going to be most dangerous. That was way too stressful. All right, bro. He hit the zombie. There's so many of them. We could go to sleep, and we're going to go to sleep and try and get some spiders during the day. We'll even see if they even let us sleep. If not, we bail out the back. We bail out the back. There we go. Okay. We got creepers, armored zombie. There we go. There's a bow. No, there's some arrow. Take the bone. Bone meal and arrows. Bone meal and arrow. I have wool, don't I? Hold on, everybody. Let's see. I do not have any wool on me. Why did I think I had wool? We have 5 string, though. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Let's see, what is it? That and... yeah. Put that next to our... Now we have some firepower. Now we can shoot back for some distance. And we don't have to worry about the evil people. And what is it? I don't remember. Oh. Since I do that now. Oh, yeah, okay. Right idea, just wrong concept. Or wrong order. I don't like using that, though. Get out of here. How do I... I'll figure that out later. Back to the cave, because I am struggling to do any strip mining in that cave whatsoever. Might go back to the ravine. Just for the safety of it. I need a lot of cobble and a lot of wood. And I might do that off camera. And just... But I think clearing out this cave is pretty fun, so we'll keep it up. Take as much copper as we can. We're probably good on copper for now, though, honestly. Could probably... Let's build a crafting table for in here. And I want... Oh, we don't have any copper to smelt. Wrong tool, buddy. We can fix that easily. We can make ourselves a little furnace. And start smelting our copper right away. And we'll make a copper axe out of that to help with these mobs. Because those archers, man. The skeleton archers are hitting hard. Now I see why. I mean, they get you good and you're done. I really don't want to lose. Now I'm feeling that pressure, right? I don't want to lose my progress, even though we really haven't made much progress. You know, you have to safely guard everything you've worked for. Probably should be just knocking out as much cobble as I can. Since we're going to need a lot of the smooth cobblestone. Smelted cobble. I know I said smooth in the last episode. It's smelted. Smooth cobble is its own thing. Perfect. I gotta make one axe, one sword. Okay. Alright. They're really the same? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Now, we know there's this waterfall here that goes down quite a bit, but we are going to throw some torches down all around here to make sure it's well lit. And to make sure we don't die. We will go down to the waterfall in just a second. I just know there was dead end over here. That could be a good start to the strip mine right there. Okay. What's up here? Already been up there. We gotta go down. It's over here to the left where we saw Mr. Skeleton. Go ahead and throw a torch down over there since we know where we are. It's really just about seeing what mobs are down here currently. Some water, there's iron. Okay, good. Look at this. They've all gone away. We've despawned them, so it is safe. Just do an assessment. Okay. We're just going to stick back to the left side so I know where I'm at. It's all looping back around. More iron. Lots of iron and our first skeleton. There we go. The axe does make it a lot easier. Move our veal down in there. 3 creepers spawn. Jeez. I mean, the game really loves to spawn in things when they're not there. I guess that's the whole point, right? All right, buddy. Our most hostile episode yet. We're gonna clear this out and another one. Got a lot of them coming. There's a spawner over here or something? No, it's just dark. There we go. Okay. Gotta throw down enough torches quick. No skelly. I see you. You see me? Come on, bro. There we are. You fool. Oh my god. Held my breath there. Called him a fool, but he quickly proved me the fool. Okay, we gotta go back. Gotta go back. This is that little upstairs spot here. Nice. Okay. We definitely need to get more beef. So we'll be definitely harvesting those wheat crops to... We got a lot of things we need to do. We need to finish our base. We need to build an animal or cow farm, I suppose, and get a lot of food before we think about coming back into this cave. Already level 15, nice. We can start thinking about enchantments soon, once we get diamonds though, so we won't probably for another 5 episodes if I were to guess. This is very slow paced in my pace. Like I said, I'm not speedrunning, so if you just want to throw this on and go to sleep, that's what I'd do. Give me some tips or criticism based off of my commentary where I can improve. I don't really want to be pushy or feel like I'm asking for anything because I don't need anything. So, when it comes to asking for likes or subscribers, I probably won't do that, even though I should. Just because I'm not financially motivated by this at all. I want to improve myself. And when speaking, like I said in the first episode, so there's no better way to do that, than pushing myself and forcing myself to work on this when I could be watching a movie or anything, or I'd just be playing the game by myself, but trying to work on a skill and improve that. Yeah, that's the name of my game. We should be safe here. Well, no, they got nothing over here. Okay. Prevent the spawns from right there. They can sneak up on me. But I know I said in the first episode we'd be safe in the water. I completely forgot about the zombies that live in the water. Whatever those are called. I don't know the name. But a lot of my history, I have a large gap of time where I didn't play this game from 2020 to 2024. I just didn't play this game at all. And even from, I'd say my peak playing time was from 2011 to 2016 and then it just fell off heavy from there. So, getting back into it is good. It's one of the greatest games of all time for a reason. Not narratively, obviously, just solely for the sandboxness and their creativity. And that might be a little bit of a challenge to find things to talk about because I am playing a sandbox game. There's no narrative I have to follow. We make our own narrative. And so I think that's why it could be difficult for people to want to watch somebody new because, you really have to put a lot of trust in that person to carry a narrative. And, you want to form some sort of connection with the person rather than the game. I don't know. Let's get some stone. God, how much iron do we get? 5. Super limited nowadays. But like I said, I'm thinking of getting all these resources off camera, but that's just my style, is to sort of record everything that I'm doing as a little archive for myself, for my kids, for anybody who wants to watch in the future. You know, this is me. I'm Joe, and this is me playing Minecraft. And that might confuse some people with the Lance Mountain. My name is Lance Mountain on here because when I was a kid, my favorite skateboarder was Lance Mountain, and I just like that name a lot. And I think it's cool, you know. I like his skateboarding tapes. Used to watch those a lot. You know, it's interesting how the world has changed, even from when I was, 14. You know, when I was in 2010, I was, I had an iPhone 3GS, and I felt like the coolest kid in the world. But looking back, that iPhone 3GS was nothing compared to my iPhone 17 now. But, I'd wake up and I had a 40-inch Element 720p TV that I thought was the bee's knees, you know what I mean? It was everything to me. And I'd watch Behind the Music, VH1 Classic, MTV Classic, just a lot of that stuff. A lot of Iron Maiden, a lot of music in 2010, from heavy metal to rap music, obviously, but I would consider that more. I didn't really think of rap music as like a rap genre. There's some more pop, right? Like that was what was on the radio stations that I'd listen to. So, it seems, it feels weird to call, somebody like Drake, part of the rap genre, even though it is, right? But he definitely makes pop music. So, I don't know how you classify that, but so my music tastes are really, they're not unique. I know a lot of people like that. Okay, let's be careful here. But so if you like that music genre, those music genres too, feel free to like and subscribe there. I just did it. And, we can talk about that more, because I know a lot of people do. And I like sports, so I like talking about sports. I don't have a football team. I'm from San Antonio, so we don't have an NFL team there. But, naturally, I guess you'd think we'd go for the Cowboys or Texans. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd pick the Texans, just because I don't want to be associated with, the Dallas Cowboy fans. I wouldn't say I like them, but I don't dislike them either. I play fantasy football, so like I'm sure a lot of you do too. I watch all the teams, or whoever's on my team is whoever really I'm a fan of that year. And, obviously basketball, I'm a big fan of the Spurs. I have been for my entire life. So, I was born in 96, so I don't remember the 99 championship at all, but I remember the 2003 championship very well. And all the other, 05, 07, 14, and most recently our finals appearance. And if you want to add comparing that to 2013, I feel like I almost prefer the Ray Allen corner three than, because at least in that series we had a shot, or the Spurs had a shot. I know some people don't like it when you use, like you assert yourself as a part of a team. So, but, I don't know. I just feel some sort of, like you do with sports teams, you feel some sort of loyalty to them for some reason. But like I was saying, in 2013, I feel like they had a actual shot to win the championship rather than, oh my goodness, this year where, we'd have large leads in almost every game and we just pissed them away. And, I guess it felt like we had a shot in that case, but I mean, in reality, it wasn't even close, right? It was what, 4-1. So, or did we? Yeah, I think we won. I'd try and block it out. Get some mutton. Let's go find some cows. Let's take all this cobble, and we are going to make... come on, burn, baby, burn. There we go. Probably should have tried to hit them before they expired. Look at all these bones. Let's see. Before we do anything, let's harvest some chickens. They're out here. Like in real life, I think they're the second best source of nutrition. You know, I guess that's argued. People would say chicken is the best source of nutrition or best nutrition source in meat, maybe? I don't know, right? My guess would be just overall, in general, steak, right? Just from everything in it. Like you got natural creatine in there. You got the proteins. I know chicken has significantly more protein than beef, but just the complexity of it. I mean, I love steak. I love steak so much. I could eat steak every day. There was a point where I did eat steak every day, and I just felt that I didn't feel very good. So, you know, but back in the, you know, there was points in my life where I've eaten, you know, when I was growing up, my mother didn't cook at all. So I only ate fast food for the majority of all my meals, except for school, which, you know, school lunches were a bastion for my childhood, which I know is weird to say now, but, you know, believe it or not, before Michelle Obama, school lunches, you know, were basically just junk food and quality. You know, I'd get sodas and cakes and pizza and burgers, and it was good stuff. Until Michelle Obama came in, and I remember when they put the chain around our Coca-Cola vending machine, and they drug that thing out of our school. I was irate, you know what I mean? And we had to go to G2, you know, Gatorade 2, stuff like that. It's absolute crap, which I hate. So yeah, I mean, it's ironic now because I only drink Coke Zero and Diet Dr. Pepper and all that. And I don't care if it's not good for me or at all. You know, I'd rather not be a fat person. So, oh, that's a copper chest plate. Look at that. I didn't even look at that. Oh my gosh. Come on, Joe. Or, you know, I'm not going to call myself Lance. I don't know if I should probably change my username, but let's see. We need a bunch of furnaces. I want at least 3 going to smelt all of this cobble that we got going. That way we can just get the show on the road. And we could have that inside furnace. We'll just probably build another one. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? I don't remember how to do it. It's fine. Oh, it worked that time. Okay. Got those smelting. Because this is going to be a pretty large house, honestly. I know you may not believe it, but it's going to take 1 wall, 2. It's going to take 10 walls. So what is this? 3 by 5, 15. So 150 smelted cobble just for the base, for the foundation. At least 60 logs for our pillars. Probably another 150 wood planks just to make stairs and everything else. We need sand, we need glass. And then I'm going to go back to the village and take the oak barrels from them. And we're going to use a little bit of those for storage, just naturally. We need food cooked. We need to go look for some food. All right, you know what? Let's deal with this while we're here. It should be fine. These should all be good to go. Let that rotten meat spoil. There we go. Now we have enough to fill out this, and we're not going to use it for bread. We are going to use it to breed our cows, to make an unlimited steak, not unlimited steak, but a large amount of steak. Give us a good resource of steak that we control. It's not random. And we are going to just run around and find cows. Keep crouch locking myself. We're gonna go get some wood too while we're at it. I will find my footing on this platform, I promise. I know I'm making that promise to nobody at the moment, but you know, sometimes nobody's better than somebody in some ways. Keeps the pressure off of me, you know what I mean? Like you start going into this with expectations and you just let yourself down. Look at that cave. See, like we could build, I have so many ideas for cool bases. We just have to survive. And, you know, leave a comment down below. What do you think? How many days do you think I could survive? Because I'm overconfident, you know what I mean? Like I think I can survive 100 plus days easy. I'm already at day 10. Now episodes? Yeah, I think I can make it to 100 episodes. It's probably like 200 days. And then if I'm wrong, you know, you can come back and look at that. We're going to take those for our cows. Is it stealing? Let me just take that. Probably, but not really. Because I don't really want to make fences. I don't want to waste our own wood when we can use what's already available. And we only need like 15, 20 pieces of fence to make just one usable pin. Like I said, we're going to keep that away from our house, so we're not constantly hearing the moos of cows, because that would drive me insane. That would drive anybody insane. Okay. Back to base to build our enclosure for the cows. And let me know, do you think doing a face cam would help? You know? Would y'all like that? Put a face behind the voice. I know that's typically something that a lot of people don't. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. A lot of people don't know. Hello, brown sheep. You don't want to follow me? I just fed you. I guess we could have lamb. No. No. Let's see. What I feel like this is a good little spot. We need a fence gate. And we need to find cows. I need a cow. I need a cow. Jump around to lose health more. I'm really surprised we haven't seen a cow. Got all this mutton. There's our ravine or gorge. I think that's more of a ravine to me. Oh, hello, Mr. Moo. There we go. Here we are. Here we are. Let's just... Of course, it's getting dark, too. Yeah, come here. Come here, bud. Get in here. All of you. Oh my gosh. Come on, cow. And you have to... like that. Boom. Okay. Let's go to bed and we'll breed them when it's safer. During the day. We're about to be at day 11. What version of the game do you guys prefer, Bedrock or Java? I've already made it pretty clear. I am pretty loyal to the Java edition, even though Bedrock does have some better UI elements, like the coordinates and days played looks better on Bedrock. I'll admit that. But as far as everything else, you know, this just feels like Minecraft to me. It looks like Minecraft, feels like Minecraft. I mean, it literally is Minecraft. So, even though I know that the Bedrock version is the main version of the game, I'm not ignorant to that fact. Still doesn't mean that I have to like it. All right. Let's get rid of these these sheep. I don't need them. Okay. Probably should have. That wasn't very smart of me. But we got it. So we got our first baby cow. I see a lot more cows over there too. Let's go get some of those before we head back to build our gate. Because I want to minimize as many trips to the base as possible. And some pumpkin, nice. Look at that. We only have one spot left. We'll go ahead and build a couple chests when we get back as well. Because I am not organized and I cannot get organized, and that is frustrating me. There we go. 5 beef, 5 steak. Call it by its legal name. Beef. I actually don't know if it was ever called steak. I don't know if that's just... Puzzle box. Aaron Sharoff. Or Sharoff. I don't know how to move the location of those toasts or how to move the location of my coordinates and stuff. So if anybody wants to drop down any tips on how to do that, that would be lovely. Because, you know, I Google for these things and I just can't find answers. And I really, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of weird about AI. I don't like using it, so I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask the whatever it's called, the whatever. I feel weird even talking about it, so I don't trust it. You know, I feel it's just one of those things where I have a bad feeling about it, and I don't know why we're so quick to jump to that. I guess people maybe said the same thing about the internet back in the day, you know, like, well, you can't trust the internet, right? You know, so it's hard to say. Okay, let's go ahead and build a fence gate. Do we have any sticks? We do have some sticks right here. So we can just search it up. Okay, and we'll put our feathers to the ground there real quick while we put everything else back. We are full up. Let's go ahead and put all of this crap back. Our raw mutton. I guess we could be using the bundle. Y'all are probably, use the bundle, use the bundle. That's just me, everybody. Captain Oblivious. Captain Oblivious. So we use the oak fence on, or the oak gate on the spruce logs. I probably should have gotten some, I know I was talking about how much I love spruce wood. I probably should have gotten some. It's so nice to get lost in this soundtrack. Are you ready again? Nope. Nope. Too soon. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see. Let's put swap so we can be. Let's bring him over. Yeah, let's bring him over here. Come on. So we can throw in the gate right over here. What? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. So now we got that small cow farm going. We can... Let's go back to the base. Just looking for more cows out here. Get another chicken while we're at it. Get some high quality white meat chicken. Well, it's a whole chicken, obviously, so a little bit of both meats. Those turkey or those chicken legs are looking pretty good. We could take a lot of this natural cobble out here too. Be a lot safer. Might as well. Surface cobble, I should say, not natural cobble. It's all natural. Well, it gets all digitally coded into the game. In this case, but I'm not going to be a smart ass about it. Look at this. This is a nice copper or coal chunk, coal vein right here. And the reason I don't trust AI is because I hit the little explain the video button underneath in the creator studio, and the AI started talking to me and telling me everything I need to do. You know, I guess it like can read, or I don't even know. It like summarized my summarized my video for me, and was like, well, you need to be cutting out the spaces where you're gathering materials, and that's why I was talking about cutting this morning. See, that's why I don't like AI too, because it just plants this seed in your brain of what to do, and it just takes over, and you don't have any creativity left. So, you know, I not that I want to be stubborn, even though I know I'm very stubborn. You know, I just want to do it my way, and I guess if that's not working, then so be it. Like I said, if I get better at speaking, then overall I've won. You know what I mean? I can go back and communicate better with people that I need to communicate with, but you know, AI or whatever. I don't even know what the Google AI is called, or if even talking about it will trigger it. It'll listen to us. I'm not going to be tinfoil hat, but you know, it did not like that I was just mining cobble, talking aimlessly. I'm not talking about nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not reading a book. I might be boring, but I'm keeping it relevant. And I just feel like it's trying to zap away some sort of creativity that I have, any sort of creativity that I have, you know, and I know it's a skill you gotta practice to hone to get better at. So, you know, if I could just stay away from the AI, the better, you know what I mean? This is such an interesting little area. That's a nice little, there's so many pools and caves. This world is nice. This is a nice world. I'm telling you, plains like that, you don't really see that. People need to see this, appreciate this. Appreciate this generation. Copy this seed. Play in this world yourself. Show me what you can do. You know what I mean? I want to see other people's creations. I like that too. I'm not really more into creating modern landmarks. I like creating bridges and like the Colosseum, stuff like that. But I want to get more into modern architecture, so I think, our first, and I know to talk about a large build project is kind of crazy, but I would like to, I've always seen Empire State Buildings or Empire State Building builds in this game, and I've always wanted to try and do that. And I know I need to look up what the height limit is of the world, because I want to do a, not 1-for-1, but at least like a, I don't know, what's in between half scale, like a 3/4, like a 3/4 model, a 3/4 model. Because, if we take one block and use it as, a foot, right? The Empire State Building is like 1,000 feet. So, if the height limit is 1,000, then we can do, a 3/4 model. So 750 blocks in the sky to, reach that 3/4. And that'd be the antenna peak, obviously. Let's see. We got that beef. Okay. Let's build some chests. Let's go 4. If I click it, will it just... So yeah, it does cheese it for you. It's kind of cheating. Maybe not. And you have all the recipes here too. Oh, I guess I just hit the book and it's gone. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. We'll add one here, and we will have an outside one too. We'll just have it... I don't want it to look ugly there. We'll go ahead. Already need more coal, of course. Throw that in there. Throw that in there till it makes a stack. Okay. So, you know what? We'll throw one right down there. We'll keep all of our stone in there. So I think that is what we're going to call it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I had a good time with you guys today, or just myself playing, recording myself playing. I think I am going to record myself gathering the resources and continue making these long videos, because that's just the content that I want to make, regardless of what the Google AI has to say. And if you guys, like that, obviously, watch the videos and like them and subscribe. And I will keep making the long form content. And, I guess we'll leave it up to the commenters, right, on what I should be doing. So, again, that is where I'll leave it for today. Day 12, episode 4. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great night.